want to say good morning to all my fellow veterans across the board. Hope you guys in good health, season a day, and taking care of business. Also want to say to all the subscribers, both new and old, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for future videos, as YouTube has an issue of basically unsubbing individuals. So be sure to get the notifications for that. And this will be a somber 5-minute Firewatch, because it's been brought to my attention this morning that a 68-year-old veteran, Army veteran by the name of Rodney Kimble, was found in his apartment decapitated. And I'm bringing this to attention because this stresses the importance of wellness checks, not just for our military veterans, but those we hold dear in our lives. Many times over, yes, it's granted we got to give people space to unwind or whatnot, and the investigation is still pending. However, too many times we get stuck in our own world, doing other things and putting other things a priority. And my prayers and condolences go to him and his family, because that could be any of us at any time, especially in these trying days. So it is our duty, especially as veterans. If you have a battle buddy, if you have esteemed peers, relatives who are related to a veteran especially, be sure to establish a level of communication that this person can reach out to you at any time. Sometimes you have to force the issue. Granted, we do a lot of respective things that the military tends to offer, or at least I wouldn't say specifically, but the endurance of not just in service, but in the civilian theater. Make sure you check up on your loved ones. We have to make sure that we're okay. I make it a point on a daily basis to try to reach out to those I hold dear. Because the last thing I want to hear is the silence or the inability to reach that person, haunted by the memory of the last conversation we had. This is why I stress not going to bed angry. This is why I stress the idea of focusing on the well-being of your fellow peers and brothers. This is why myself, my brother DS1, and a myriad of peers focus on the importance and necessity of agency. We don't know the circumstances of why this came about, but this is the reality of what it is today. As we mourn our fallen brother, make it a point to look after the ones you can. It doesn't matter if it's a text. It doesn't matter if it's a voice message. We have to guard our precious resource and asset, which happens to be our time. And even when they're gone, it's important for us to honor them with what our actions, our intent, and how we treat ourselves and other people. This is something you don't want to wake up to. And instead of worrying about punani politics and other frivolous nonsense, we have to realize this is one of many things that we have to worry about: constant threat of extinction, homelessness, joblessness, all these things that are outstanding to this day and age, and very few people are willing to address these things. But from veteran to veteran, you have my condolences. And this is something I don't want to hang over my head or that of others, but this needs to be brought attention because, again, too many people treat this like an adult version of Disneyland. And we're missing out on the greater parts of life itself. To the family of Rodney Kimble and his, my sincere apologies and no intent to offend. But I pray that justice comes your way. And to the individuals who were involved in this travesty, not even a bit of mercy. But for everyone else, make it a point today, or programming something in your phone, a reminder. Reach out to someone that matters to you. If they come to mind, That's for a reason. You might need that conversation. You might need that reassurance that they're all right, even if they're upset. But we got to learn how to relate to people. Death will happen. But hanging your head on the fact, hanging your heart on the fact that you could have said something and you can't when they're gone. That's a hellish experience. Take care of yourselves and each other. And as always, never allow your comfort zone to become your coffin. Rest in peace to Rodney Kimble. Semper Fi.